We should take some problems and how to solve them. We should learn here. Our question is find the domain. Find the domain for fx is equal to 1 by square root of greatest integer x minus x. Okay, students, this sign represents greatest integer x. Okay, we have to apply here simply the concept of our defined function. So, as here we have square root of greatest integer x minus x. For a finite value, we know that denominator should never 0, and since this value is written in the is under the square root, so it cannot be negative. So on applying both condition that it value under root written in the root never 0 and denominator value not is equal to 0, so we have for definite function, defined function, greatest integer x minus x is for greater than 0, because if it is greater than 0 then cannot be 0, and if greater than 0 then under root value cannot be negative. So after solving this, we get that the greatest integer x is greater than x. It is possible, but we know that greatest integer is always less or equal to x. But by the definition of greatest integer x, we know that greatest integer x is always less or equal to x. This relation says that greatest integer x is greater than x, but actual relation is that greatest integer x is always less or equal to x. So at the same time both condition cannot be satisfied, means no value of x is possible here for satisfying both conditions. So our function have no such values of x which are in their domain. So no value of x is possible in the domain because these are contradict of each other. So domain, what is domain? Domain equal to phi. Phi means empty set because in the domain there will be no element because no x is possible. So domain is equal to phi. That is empty. No value of x is possible. Okay, it's our final answer for this question. Okay. Now we should take another question. What is that is our another question is if domain for y equal to fx, y is equal to fx is close interval minus 3 to close interval to close bracket, to find the domain of gx is equal to f of mod greatest integer x this. Okay students, We have given domain of y equal to fx and we have to find domain of gx equal to f of mod of greatest integer x. Okay, so let us start with our given conditions that y equal to fx has domain minus 3 to 2 close interval. Okay, students. So here this x is defined for this. So when we have function gx is equal to f of mod greatest integer x, if this function is defined, then this value should follow this interval. For defined value of this function, this value should belong to this interval. So for defined gx mod of greatest integer x should greater or equal to minus 3 and less or equal to 2, because this interval is greater or equal to minus 3 and less or equal to 2. Now what's going on? That we know that modulus is never negative. So on modifying this relation, we get that greatest integer x will be mod of greatest integer x will be minus from starting from 0 and up to 2, because we know that these values are from minus 3 and 2, but we know that modulus is never negative value, so we should neglect negative value and our starting should be from 0 and up to 1 2 up to 2, starting from 0 to 2, because in left side of 0 there will be negative values and negative values cannot be included in the modulus. So we have rejected the negative values and we have taken non-negative values that are 0 and from 0 to 2. Okay. Now what will happen if we remove mod here? What will happen if we remove mod here? What is the possible values which gives the mod from 0 to 2? If we take image, if we go from 0 to minus 2, then here mod will be also 0 to 2. Okay, so after removing mod, we should get that greatest integer x is from minus 2 to plus 2. Okay, because mod of these negative will be plus. Okay, now we should break the greatest integer x in the form of x, and we know that if we remove here greatest integer, then x will be from minus 2 and less than 3, because for all values before 3 our greatest integer will be 2, and for this region starting from minus 2 this condition will be satisfied, because here greatest integer should be started from minus 2 and here from 2, so all values before 3 will give greatest integer 2 or less. Okay, so x is means x belongs to close interval minus 2 to open interval 3. So our domain of function is what? Close interval minus 2 to open interval 3. Okay, student. This is our final result. Okay, we have taken condition as given in problem, and using that condition we have calculated the value of x for domain as we are given x should belong this. So for defined value of f of this value should belong to this interval. After that simplifying, we have got the final result this. Okay, now we should take next question. We should take next question. Okay. Okay, students. Now my another question is find the domain of a given function, that is fx is equal to log 3 log at base 3 and another log at base 1 by 3, and here value is x square plus 10x plus 25 plus 1 by greatest integer x plus 5. Okay, students, we have to find out the domain of this function. So we have to apply our basic conditions, and after that we will get that domain. What is the domain? Now let us solve this question. So first of all, we should start this part and again this part. Now as here is written log 3 log 1 by 3 x square plus 10x plus 5. This second log is defined when this value is greater than 0. When x square, this logarithmic is defined when x square plus 10x plus 5 is greater than 0. So we can write it at it is simply this is 25, this is 25, this is x plus 5 the whole square, because after opening you will get this is greater than 0. Is this always greater than 0? No, this is greater than or equal to 0. So for what value this is 0? For value x is equal to minus 5, this value is 0. If we neglect x is equal to minus 5, then it will be always greater than 0. So we should neglect the x equal to 5 minus 5. So we cannot take x minus 5. So we should take that x is not equal to minus 5. For x not equal to minus 5, this relation is always valid. Okay. So this condition gives that x cannot be minus 5. This is relation number 1. Now we should move on another log, that is this logarithmic is defined when this log value is what? Greater than 0. So in another condition, log 1 by 3 x square plus 10x plus 25 should greater than 0. Okay, as it is log 1 by 3, now we should convert it on the another base, that is greater than 1. So we can write it that this is x square plus 10x plus 25. Now we should convert it in log 10 base 10, and this will be log 10 1 by 3 at base 10 greater than 0. As we know that log 1 by 3 is negative, log 1 by 3 is negative. So So on removing this part, this function should be negative, because this is negative, negative, positive. But if we remove one negative, then this should be negative. This is negative. Log 1 by 3 is negative. So for positive value, whole positive value, this should also negative. So log x square plus 10x plus 25 at base 10 should negative, because if denominator is negative, then numerator should also negative for whole value positive. So we know that now log at base 10 is always increasing function. So on increasing function we can convert is x square plus 10x plus 25 is less than 10 to the power 0. Okay, because if this is increasing function, then inequality will not change. For increasing function, we can take as a 10 to the power 0 here. So this is x square. Why we have taken? Because at log 10, log at base 10 is increasing function. So x square plus 10x plus 25 is less than 1. What's going on? This is x square plus 10x plus 24 is less than 0. Okay. Now we should factorize this relation. We can factorize. Yes, easily can be factorized, because x square plus 10x can be broken into 6x plus 4x plus 24 less than 0. What's going on? On taking factorization form, here is x common, x plus 6, and here 4 common, x plus 6 is less than 0. So what is this? This is x plus 6 and x plus 4 less than 0. Okay. Now we should draw this at number line. Here one relation is x not equal to 5. Now we should erase some part. From we have got x not equal to minus 5. Okay, we have noted here. Now this is less than 0. Now we should draw it at number line. So here is minus 6, here is minus 4. Now rightmost part is plus minus plus. Okay. Now for negative values, x should belong minus 6 to minus 4 open interval. Okay. Now actually we have to achieve our final domain. Okay students, we should achieve our final domain. We cannot take value as a minus 5. So what is the value? Since this is greatest x not is equal to minus 5, so we cannot take here minus 5. And also now we should take this part. This is relation number 2, it is our relation number 1, and from here as we have 1 by greatest integer x plus 5, one part is left out. Now for defined function, greatest integer x plus 5 cannot be equal to 0, because our denominator cannot be 0. So greatest integer x cannot be equal to minus 5. If greatest integer x is minus 5, then what is x? What are possible values for which greatest integer is minus 5? All values before minus 4. -5 will give always greatest integer -5. So x will belongs to close interval -5 to -4, because all value before -4 will get left value -5. So their greatest integer will be -5. Okay, this is our x. Okay, now this is our x. This says that x is from -6 to -4. Okay students, this is our lesson number 3. Now 1, 2 and 3. Now we should it is not greatest integer not equal to -5, so here will be also not equal to. Okay, now if we join all results, that is this it now we should draw all conditions on the number line. If we draw this condition on number line, there -6 will be someone here and -4 will be someone here, and on drawing another condition, -5 will be someone here, -4 is here now, and if we combine this, then it says that -5 is not included, so here we have taken hollow. Now this region is restricted, means all regions belonging to here will be restricted because x cannot belong to this, and here will be hollow. Okay, so our overall remaining result is, what is our overall remaining result? That x should belong here, this -6 to -5. Okay students, here taken region R will be left side and here this side. So our common region, that region which satisfied each result is -6 to -5. This is our valid result for condition number 2 and condition number 3, also to condition number 1. So our final domain will be, so our final domain is what? Open interval -6 to -5. This is our final result for this particular function. Okay, this is our answer. Okay, that's all right. Now we should take another question. We should erase this. You can take it, this video again and again for more practice.